Another controversy in Ethiopia has been ongoing for some time, and an event organized last week exacerbated the situation. People are complaining, they are showing their concerns. Secondly, another armed conflict in the making in Ethiopian neighborhood, on Ethiopian border with a neighboring self-proclaimed country is going to start, it seems. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Firstly, I want to repeat the announcement I made this morning that tonight, hopefully, I'll host a live chat to break news about another key development. I did a video, did a live chat 2 days ago. I briefed in detail. I briefed the viewers in detail about Prosperity Party's plan to wage war on Eritrea. I mentioned time frame too in that live chat. Tonight's live chat is also about sea access, but it's about another strategy being adopted by the Ethiopian government. I'll share details in tonight's live chat at the usual time. If I cannot host a live chat due to the problems here, flood, etc., then I'll inform you in advance. Back to the video. Firstly, viewers, another armed conflict in the making in the Ethiopian neighborhood. A video on what is happening in Odal zone of Somaliland. We know that Somaliland's eastern part, SSC Khatomo controlled area, now has become part of Somalia. Northeastern zone has been named, has been given the name to this northeastern state, has been given the name to this zone. It was part of Somaliland, but armed uprising started here. For months, fighting went on. SSC Khatomo then controlled the area. Somaliland forces withdrew. Mogadishu obviously backed SSC Khatomo, and last week the new regional state of Somalia chose the new president. Members of parliament chose the new president. So the region, the zone has become part of Somalia. By the way, Hassan Sheikh wants one person, one vote. He opposed Jubaland indirect election, but his government backed indirect election in SSC Khatomo control area because the area was joining Somalia. That is why. The plan which was implemented by Somalia in SSC Khatomo controlled areas now are going to be replicated in Odal zone of Somaliland. I informed you a few days ago that an Odal zone elder is holding meetings in Mogadishu. I said it's a bad news for the Ethiopian government because the Ethiopian government wants sea access through Somaliland. It wanted last year. And the sea access it wanted would be through Odal zone. That is why if Somaliland is destabilized and fighting starts in Odal, it will be difficult for Ethiopia to get a corridor through Odal to reach the sea in Somaliland. All signs are there that in Odal zone an armed conflict is in the making. Firstly, Somaliland government has deployed militias to Odal. There are signs that the situation could deteriorate. A an Odal zone elder, Sultan Wabar, who led an armed uprising a few years ago, is holding key meetings in Mogadishu. He met with Odwa Yusuf, head of Somalia's military. He met with Hamza Abdi Bare, the Prime Minister of Somalia. He met with ambassadors of China, etc. Odal's own MPs were there to reportedly China, Qatar, federal government of Somalia, and Turkey are backing armed uprising in Odal zone of Somaliland. Soon we could see start of fighting there, like we saw in SSC Khatomo, the controlled areas in eastern Somaliland. All signs are there. Somaliland government will try to crush this uprising, but let's see, will it succeed or not? That remains to be seen. Meanwhile, Gadavarsi clan, sub-clan of this Gadavarsi clan is Jibril Yunus, and the armed uprising is going to be led by this sub-clan. Gadavarsi clan members in Somalia's military, they've been gathered at Turkish military base in Mogadishu. They could be launched too. They could be launched too against Somaliland's government, it seems, in Odal. Odal does not share border with uh, Somalia. It shares border with Djibouti or with Ethiopia. So it will be difficult for Somalia's government to support armed uprising in Odal. It will need support of Djibouti's government. Ethiopia won't support, it seems. If federal government of Somalia is backing Odal uprising, Ethiopia won't back it, I think. Let's see. Situation very rapidly evolving there, and I think armed uprising could start in coming weeks. Secondly, viewers, another controversy in Ethiopia where uh, national symbols, national issues, history, religion, heroes, villains, everything is disputed. Capital disputed, flag disputed, uh, constitution disputed. There's some other things too. Ethiopian Airlines logo is now a source of controversy. According to Amhara groups and government critics, the government wants to change the logo of the Ethiopian Airlines. Ethiopian Airlines uses three colored logo: green, yellow, red colored logo. It's like the Ethiopian flag, Ethiopia flag of the past, which was changed by TPLF. TPLF added a star to the flag. Some people, some groups in Ethiopia see the Ethiopian Airlines logo as a symbol of Amhara dominance of the past. Just like Fano fighters, they use the flag without star sign, because they see the flag with star sign as a representation of dominance of TPLF. They say TPLF changed the flag. But for the federal government, for Tigray government, flag without star sign is not recognized. Ethiopian Airlines new airport has been inaugurated in Oromia. In Oromia, last week, Shimalis Abdisa inaugurated the new airport built in Burana, Yabalo town. And there, the Ethiopian Airlines logo was displayed too, and that was red colored logo. And reportedly in Addis Ababa, on Ethiopian Airlines headquarters, to new logo is being displayed. One colored logo, red colored logo. Three colored logo is being replaced. People are protesting, not physically, but in social media, especially Amhara group people. They say that this government wants to erase everything related to the Amhara government of the past, or which they see as the Amhara government of the past. So, logo, the Line logo is turning into a controversial symbol. Flag is also controversial. The status of capital also controversial. There are several other things too which are controversial. There must be some holistic, comprehensive national dialogue held in sincerity by all the players to solve these issues once and for all. Thank you for watching.